up?
Welcome back to the stream.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who were here last night, thank you. It was
Thank
really
you.
fun.
It was.
We learned a lot about Jack and I's different pasts. Some of you guessed different things, like my dad was a stripper. Well, he was not.
He was not.
As we found.
My dad was the stripper.
My dad was the stripper.
And we are not too hungover, so we can do round two.
Welcome back, Justin. Justin's first. Welcome back.
Up,
you were there last night.
Yes. What's up, John?
Welcome.
What's up,
Guillermo Mello?
Hi. What's up, everybody? So we are going to be doing a little bit of a sequel to what we did last night. Not for as long, but we're trying to blast through exactly with a different game. The 7,000 mark.
Blast through like voluntarist?
Like voluntarist or like Gurren Lagann. Either way, we're going to reach for this guy. What's up, Tapan? So we are...
like Naruto?
Or Naruto. Whatever anime floats your boat, we're going for it, baby. We're going to hit that 7,000 mark tonight. Or else.
We are literally $88 away.
Yeah, we're just $88 away. So we're trying to hit that 7,000 and...
got some Florida Man beer.
The drink of the night, the choice is Florida Man this time. So if y'all know what Florida Man is, then you know what's
up. Got the whole ensemble here.
It's yeah.
We brought the commercial to you.
Right. Yeah, no White Claw tonight. Tonight it's only the IPA.
Hey Travis, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back, Travis.
Travis was there last night. He told me about the scene with the ladder.
Right. So to do something different, we have Mad Libs and not Mad Liberals, although I'm sure they're mad by what we're about to do with this next music video, but Mad Libs. So we're going to do a little bit of a game here where if you do a super chat and it's 5 or more, or if you do a support on the campaign, of course supporting the campaign is preferred to try to break that 7K mark, you'll be able to pick the next word until we go through this Mad Libs section 4, and you picked out the title. What is it called?
Interview with the Statue of Liberty.
Right. So Interview with the Statue of Liberty.
I thought that was, I picked that up.
And of course, we're rocking our new
Disobey.
What?
God.
That's right.
I like it.
That Disobey, baby.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Like just like that right there.
You'll be seeing some of that merch come out soon, and a little bit of the the action in the music video for Disobey. So
exciting.
Get ready. It's going to be awesome.
Do you notice how high my chair is, like compared to yours?
It's so high.
So high.
Well, it's because you need that extra height. But yeah, this is Statist of Liberty. Yeah, basically. So this will be interesting. It's from their, I think they're, what's it called? The Mad Libs. That's Give Me Liberty or Give Me Mad Libs. So, and then Roots here says, yo, yo, yo. So what's
now
up?
My feet touch the floor. This is better.
That is better. Now you're shorter. No, but we can't see Disobey now. I mean, it's still kind of hard, But so if you're not sure or you're new to this format, we have the campaign here. I'm going to send that link out. And basically, again, if you're just coming in now, I just see a bunch more people jumped in. We're going to do an opportunity for you to play the game Mad Libs with us, where you pick a noun, place, adjective, number, plural noun, celebrity, things like that, adjective. And
whoever gets us over 7,000, can we just give them 5 words to start?
If someone gets us over 7,000 on the campaign, and we're only $88 away,
can we just do a whole Mad Lib?
Then they will get. I liked what you said. I like doing
5.
Yeah, whatever is left exactly. So let me just post the campaign link really quick. So here's the campaign link.
Nevada says hi, like the whole state. Sarah, you speak for Nevada? What? Okay, welcome.
So Nevada says hi. What's up?
All right. Roots, yo.
Use the right pronouns, y'all. So exactly, and again, this is for the where'd it go? I'm like losing a lot.
The right pronouns.
What? The right pronouns for the Disobey music video. So again, we have this awesome music video that we're working on. We've gotten really far in terms of the support. We're actually almost about to hit 7K, which is going to allow us to do a lot. We got a ton of sets, different types of props, the ability to do actors in addition to Fud here and us. So Conrad says, "What about me?"
And we're gonna eat them. I'm gonna make some soup.
Oh,
I'm
we're
just
gonna make
kidding, I'm
bats. Oh,
not-
that's
I'm
true.
not.
There's gonna be there will be bats. But yes.
Oh.
No, it's okay. It's not too much of a spoiler. You'll see how the bats are used. But we got a lot of really funny gag things going on in it that's going to make people both laugh, but also get angry at all the stupid stuff the government's done. So we're just trying to do that next wave off of Mask Order, which of course has got over 100,000 views on YouTube. So we're super excited. So
hey, Conrad, welcome.
So Travis asks, how much to 7,000? We are only... We're at 50. All right, just refresh now. We're at 6,912. So that's $88.
I mean, 88.
$88. Well, 92 was last night, and then someone else did another 10, and so we're only $88 away from hitting that 7,000 mark.
Wow, we're at 230%. That's so cool.
Yes, and again, the 230 was just our bare bones, right? It was 3,000 was just to do a very, very basic thing, and we wouldn't have as many props and actors. But now we actually can do some cool stuff. So super excited. And
so excited.
What would you say you're most excited about?
You mean for the music video?
Yeah,
or?
For the music video.
I mean, I can't like give spoilers, right?
You could. It could be high level enough. Because I mean, you've done a number of music videos at this point, right? You have Tom Wood's house. You have Mask Order. You have.
Okay, I'm excited to not be alone. You'll be there
on camera, right? There's going to be some sets where there's other, people acting with us doing some funny stuff. Sure. No, that's good. No, that's good. That's good. Exactly.
Yeah, that's exciting because that's fun. So,
So I'm popping open this can because with every support. Oh wow, that was crispy. I'll also be.
I just feel like
having my.
I'm watching a Shoe
grade
Nice
A
video.
Florida man.
Shoe Nice. You guys know who Shoe Nice is? You don't want to know.
Shoe Nice is eating a lot of things that I will never eat. All right. So thank you. Thanks for the loving of the glitter glam look. Right. This was from actually my music video, Taxation is Theft. It was kind of a funny thing. So, yeah, we're just super stoked. Actually, I was talking with the person who's doing the directing and shooting today. We actually had a preliminary talk about just setting up some scenes, going over equipment together. And it's just looking great. So he's excited. He kind of got a vision of what I was looking to do with stuff. And it's getting more set with, what we'll be capable of doing and what we'll need to arrange the different sets. So it's
really fun. It's for anyone who's seen my content. Some of you have been there since the beginning, like since 2016. Actually, no, since end of 2015 when I used to make these like long posts. Like long written posts.
That's true.
So some people have seen that evolution like since the beginning, which is really cool. And yeah, I never thought that I would be making music videos or going to studio and
right
hanging out at the studio. Like there are songs now on SoundCloud. They're called SoundCloud rappers, and they're like, "We're going to the stew." And I'm like, oh my gosh, I go to the stew. But it's pretty cool. It's definitely like something I really admired as a kid growing up, listening to rap and music and stuff, but specifically hip hop. So yeah. So I'm excited. And Disobey is like that. I would say it's more of like a modern like trap form of rap. It's more fast paced. More layers, but I really like it. I mean, yeah. So I really like how the song turned out, and I'm really excited to do the music video. So yeah.
Excellent. So let me just refresh the campaign here to see if there's any new support coming in. Again, we're only 88 away. We're trying to cross that 7K threshold. Oh, Mikey coming on in here from Hong Kong.
Mikey.
Hey, Opera Rap Mix. So Mikey coming on in from Hong Kong. Good to see you.
Shit. That's all I know in Mandarin. I'm sorry.
He always complains that people think that he speaks Asian.
know.
No.
I've asked him so many times, so that's why I know now.
And special note, this is the first time we're actually doing a stream to Twitter. So this is the first time we're doing a Twitch stream.
Yes. So I don't know who I have yet to see I don't even know if the chats from Twitter will show up here, but
if you're on Twitter, go to YouTube.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, Matt's kicking it off. There we go. Thank you, Matt.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. I'm gonna drink a Florida man sip in your honor.
Please guess a word.
Yeah, and you'll be guessing the word here in just a second.
I mean, not
not guessing a word, suggesting a word.
Yeah, say the word.
Thank you. All right. So the first word here is going to be a person in a room, female. I'm going to just assume it's just a person because I guess if you're playing with other people, they'd be in the room with you. Obviously, we're not in the room together. So a female person. So you can pick a female person, Matt, for the first Mad Lib.
Anybody.
Right. It can be. Yeah, there's no limits as long as it's not something that we're going to get taken down for in 2 seconds. Like,
we don't want that.
Yeah, that would be rough on this channel.
We talked about that yesterday in yesterday's stream. How like the Ron Paul Institute channel on YouTube was taken down.
I know, crazy, right? And he's like, I barely post on there.
I'm like, you're an old
my channel just got taken down.
What the hell? Oh, that's ridiculous.
I can definitely feel the time difference here between when we speak and like when people hear it, because it took like 10 15 seconds before someone's like female. Travis is like female, so I'm like, okay, so he needs an extra few seconds here to pick a female person for the first Mad Lib. So what's it gonna be? Dun, dun, dun,
oh, you mean Matt?
Matt is picking it because since Matt did the first support here, he gets to pick it. So Matt has to put into the comment what his female person is going to be for the first Mad Lib.
Oh, hey, mercenary. You were here last night too. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, YouTube loves book burning. I know what you mean. Except it's like digital stream, like
Matt. Oh, here we go. He said real person. It could be there's no limits. It could be real. It could be a fictional character as long as it's a apparently female person that will fit for this. So
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it says in room, but we're not in the room.
Yeah, we're not in the room. So
we're changing the rules.
We got to change the rules since, yeah.
I own this Mad Lib book now.
Dun, 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 dun. Who will be
Roots,
the female person?
Dan says rarely see you anymore.
I wonder why.
You mean like my videos or something?
I know, it's like we're online like with a lot of different stuff all the time.
Yeah, like every day.
All right, so Matt knows. He knows the criteria. What's it going to be, Matt? The world is waiting on you.
The world. 37. 36.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. There's 50,000 people watching right now waiting for you.
50,000.
If only. Up here we go. All right. He went scientific with Marie Curie. All right. Marie Curie. Okay.
Greetings from Peru. That's so cool. I like your icon. It's black and yellow.
All right. So we got Marie Curie in for the first Mad Lib word. And again, if you're just popping on in, we're doing Mad Libs right now. If you do super chat or support on the campaign, I will take a shot. Well, I guess a sip of Florida Man.
Explain
a swig, and then we will continue writing down.
Are you going to explain why I'm not partaking?
Oh, she's not partaking mostly because, well, I don't know. Why are you not partaking? Is it just because you'll get really wasted?
No, I didn't mind partaking.
Oh, so you're saying you're willing to partake?
Yeah.
I was just being considerate. Being like, oh, okay, she already drank a lot last night. Maybe, Okay, so you can partake. Are you going to do Florida Man or Claw?
That was fun. Last night was really fun.
That was really fun.
That was fun. What do you guys think? Okay. White Claw. I did watermelon White Claw last night, but this is Florida Man. It's actually really nice.
Is she going to drink Florida Man?
It's from Cigar City Brewing. Yep. Hecho a Mano, born in Tampa, Florida. Oh, that's so cool. That's like history in your hands.
I've seen a lot of people get this beer too.
It's brewed with a crazy amount of hops. Oh,
yeah, it's more bitter.
That's cool.
Definitely.
Cheers.
Oh, you're taking a. I see. See, you're joining the sipping.
Oh, it's so good. It kind of tastes like lychee. You know what lychee is? Like the fruit.
The fruit.
And then it has this aftertaste that's like bitter. It's like,
It can be.
Yeah, although, I really like this 3D disobey.
The disobey.
That's cute.
That's right. Yeah, disobey the tyrannical mandates. All right.
Oh.
So checking in on the campaign. Okay, nothing new there.
Cool.
All right. So who will be next for the Mad Libs? The next thing will be part of the body. So whoever picks the next one gets to pick what part of the body goes into this Mad Lib. So that's gonna be a fun one. Today's been a fun day overall. You went to a baby shower?
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Did you shower any babies?
Not at the baby shower, no. No, there was no showering of babies at all today, actually. That's funny. No, I got to see my friend open a bunch of gifts for her new baby. That's a girl, and it's her first baby, so I'm really excited for her. So it was cool. A lot of people are having kids this year that we know.
Right? It's
I don't
crazy.
know, maybe it's like being locked down. You're like, oh my god, the end is nigh. And you're like, I don't maybe that's what it is. But yeah. So I like that Florida man, lychee.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Although it is, more hoppy
It
for those who
is.
like hoppers.
Pineal
you know what I mean.
gland A.
Yeah, Chris is like, all libs are mad these days.
Yeah. So how's life around you guys? Some of you are in
what's
Peru.
going on in the meantime?
That's so cool.
I saw someone say they were chiming in from Brazil.
Whoa. That's
Yeah.
so cool. And
Wow.
yeah, so like what's life like? Some people are still locked down. It's been over a year. I said that last night too. I've been saying it. It's horrible. Like some people literally live in suddenly like, the ingsoc from George Orwell's 1984. The socialists, the English socialists from 1984. ingsoc.
Oh yeah.
People are literally in that state right now where they're just like, programmed to be so collectivist and being against certain kinds of people, like if they don't have a certain shot. And it's like they're pitting neighbor against neighbor right now and spying on everybody, monitoring their social media. I'm talking about places like Australia, which actually right now seems to be much worse than even New York. Like in the States, New York is pretty bad. But in the whole world, like Australia is really bad. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
China's been bad, but like it spread basically. So we just got to resist it. I don't know. It just seems like it used to be in my parents' time, for example, like during the Vietnam War or after, there were better places to flee. There wasn't this sort of global coordination of government policy that you saw and mandates all at once. And that's the time like that we're living in now. So it's harder to really find a place to run away to. And in my opinion, it just seems like you kind of just have to choose the place you want to fight. Because like no matter where you go, I feel like you're going to have to fight. And it's just a question of where do you want to be when you're in that fight, And by fight, I mean it very loosely of just like to some extent, you're going to have to face mandates and choose to disobey or comply in one form or another. And some people, there's going to be a lot more mandates that they're going to be forced to choose to disobey or not. So,
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Actually, there's this interesting comment that I thought is very relevant. Someone said to talk about Javier Milei. He's brought the libertarian ANCAP movement to Latin America. I think it's in Argentina. Actually, he did cosplay, and the girl who worked in his cosplay actually reached out to me for my voluntarist comic series because she was using that as like reference to think about the costume that she made.
Lilia Lemoyne.
Yeah, Lilia Lemoyne.
Yeah.
So that's a funny note that actually she had reached out to me because
that was
she did
so
cosplay
cool to discover. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like on the other side of the world.
Right.
It's more like South.
Heck yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's liberty all around the world. There's literally, people all around who are, engaging the culture of liberty from Africa to South America.
And also picking up the culture. I mean, that the fact that they saw the voluntarist comic series and drew inspiration from it for their cosplay costumes is so cool. You know? I mean, it to me, like we were talking about it last night about just the internet being such a tool for the spread of information and culture to the point where you have so many different possibilities now. There's like over 7 billion people on the planet, and you have like Asian people who are really good at rapping. Like, I don't know, black people who know how to like sing a rock and roll song really well and rock out. Like cultures are mixing, race is not becoming such a focus per se. And it's just like also countries as well. People are finding like their cultures online, which is really interesting, and actually connecting with different people around the world when before, you're just kind of limited to your physical space, like however far you could travel. And that's like just who you knew is who you got to meet physically. But now on the internet, like opens up the door, like, I mean, just monumentally. There's so many different types of people that you can interact with. And I mean, we could probably count on in a week how many different people we're really interacting with, like whether it's liking their comments or responding to them or something. It's probably in the hundreds. So yeah, you just lay in back.
Showing off the old DISOBEY.
Oh, yeah, his father was a stripper, so you see the imprinting here.
Exactly. I gotta take it off and show it off. But yeah, as someone just noted here, El Salvador has become one of the most libertarian countries on the planet just because, they've been attracting people through Bitcoin, making it the official currency and stuff like that. They're trying to liberate the economy there, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I saw this talk by Andreas Antonopoulos, or more like a conversation with him and a few other people in the crypto space. But Andreas, he used to be I think the CTO at Blockchain, which is a crypto wallet. They have like Bitcoin. And so he used to be the CTO there. And now he's really known and has been for the past 5 years or so doing public speaking, promoting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And more so, which I find most important, is the philosophy behind peer-to-peer technology and why that's so important in this world. And I'm pretty sure he's an anarchist of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Probably left anarchist from what I've seen, but yeah. So it was really interesting because they were reading the actual the regulation of it. And I think it was like one clause was like, you are required, all merchants are required to accept Bitcoin. So I thought that was interesting. And the government like backs it. So, I mean, there is some centralization and control and manipulation there, which I'm always wary about, but it is a step in the right direction. And it's going to be just cool to see how the market responds. And sometimes you see like certain laws come out and later the laws change some more and things free up a little bit more depending on like demand. So we'll see. It's really interesting. So definitely like puts it on the map.
Right. And it's tough because obviously different governments around the world have been trying to co-opt it, regulate it. Yeah, they banned it like a million times already, but it's like they're just manipulating the market.
They banned it again.
Yeah. It's interesting to watch the government try to co-opt it because they do want to, that is the people in the government and the regulatory bodies want to have digital currency in the sense that they want to have something that actually is like, so they can track all the way through. And so Bitcoin is attractive for that because it is a public ledger and is not a privacy coin by any measure. So I do see governments trying to use that for nefarious ends, but I think that the inspiration for people to think outside of that is pretty good.
As you see with all the connections to what is it? Coinbase, for example, like, they're really tracking your activity on that website. And so you can actually be tracked now through that way of trading Bitcoin and stuff.
Right.
So it's just something to be, looking at and concerned about, because ultimately what they're trying to do is, and what I think I can see is, if Bitcoin becomes like, they can actually mandate the currency, which I don't think is a good thing. Like I said, in the El Salvador, legislation that was passed, it did include that it's required that merchants accept Bitcoin, right? So, I mean, I just don't think somebody should be forced to accept it because that's their own risk that they're being forced to take. That's not right. So that should be a red flag if they want to mandate it, because now suddenly you're like, wait, what's going on? What am I being mandated to do? And what kind of system did they set up and have planned for however many years that now they're mandating this? So it's really interesting. And Andreas Antonopoulos has talked about this too, that it is a problem and it's just something that so many different kinds of people are trying to solve. So, and it's just a competition between those in the government and those who want peer-to-peer decentralized technology, like permissionless systems, versus what the state wants is surveillance systems. They want to track everything you're doing, make sure you're in line, right? Make sure you can be taxed, get that capital gains tax, in sales tax, whatever. And that's probably the biggest threat, in my opinion, is the governments to crypto, which, yeah.
That's why we got to end the Fed, baby.
We got to end the Fed.
It's time.
I mean, there's so much more. I feel like when I'm like taxation at the Fed, it's just to be like, do you want to know more? Because if you do, come this way. There's a long story. There's a lot.
And as guy that comments said, he says free range tax cattle produce the most yield. Right. Those in the state understand that you need a certain amount of freedom so that you can maximize productivity.
And that you don't rebel.
Right. You need enough freedom.
Keep the cows fed and happy.
Just enough to be happy and not rebel.
So they don't stampede.
Yep.
Because cows stampede, right, Emna?
I guess they can, yeah.
Is that bulls? I don't know.
I mean.
Buffaloes? Am I thinking buffalo?
Horses.
Right.
Women at the mall. I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean women at the mall? What are you talking about?
When there's a sale or like Black Friday. There's definitely stampedes then.
Oh.
All right. So who's going to be next on the game? That is the ultimate question of the day. We are playing Mad Libs for those of you who may have just joined.
You're like a different person when you have this wig on.
This wig just makes me more of who I really am inside. It's like, you know what I mean? Some people are...
The guy with the mullet?
I'm trans mullet.
No, actually, you look like a guy from Europe. We've been over this.
This is my second to final form. So the next one will be part of the body. So if someone does a super chat or a support on the campaign, which support on the campaign, of course, is best because we are trying to hit that 7K for our new music video, Disobey. We are trying to do as much as we can to make it as awesome as possible. And that does require getting some props that are going to cost some money, some equipment, of course, and having the ability to hire people to come in for set help, for doing, different background stuff or interaction stuff as actors. So
yeah, I'm excited.
Every little bit helps. So again, if you want to play the ultimate game of Mad Libs and help make history and be a part of it, now is the time.
That's funny.
Either that or I would like to drink
nice.
some Florida.
I think it'd be cool, to pass that. We're really close. We're less than 100 away from crossing the next, not stretch goal, but just the next,
Yeah, we did cross the last
numerical milestone.
Well, that's true too.
Because once you pass the thousands, you kind of count that way. Nobody's counting by the 35s.
Right. Well, and actually, because we passed the second stretch goal last night, that means that people are going to get now the bonus sticker on the first stretch goal and
bonus sticker.
It's awesome. And also, if you support at the art print perk or higher, you get the second one.
Already unlock the 6,000?
Yeah, I gotta change that.
Oh, a new art print already.
Well, and I didn't get to that because, of course, I was hanging with family, and sadly, my grandma passed this morning, so it was a thing that we had to, deal with the family and stuff like that. So it was sad, but want to make sure that we keep on going strong for liberty and keep up liberty for the next generation.
Sure
so
you're going to share that, but
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it was sad, and we were hanging out with my family a bit and stuff like that today. So it's nice to feel a little bit more lighthearted and to enjoy some stuff and hang out with y'all. But it was coming.
It's a good reminder of taking things for granted or just trying to, at the same time, just, think about your life here and the impression that you're leaving and the impact that you're leaving for others.
Right.
So
yeah. Well, that's why going strong for liberty matters. And you're doing everything you can within your, field of interests and connections and stuff. Every little bit matters. So. And,
yeah.
Oh, and Euro Jaro, I don't know if you're working again, but he's like, "Are you keeping with Project Veritas new series?" Yes, definitely. Oh, and thank you so much, guy. Comments, yes, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was sad.
Comments. Yeah,
it was sad. And yes, we always keep up with PV over on Telegram. So
we're all alive in this moment together. There are so many more humans throughout history that we'll just never know.
Yeah.
And in the world today.
Yeah. Well, it's just a reminder that, life definitely has an end. So, it's good to just keep that in perspective, see to it that you spend time with those you love and make the most of the time that you have.
Yeah.
So that way you don't have regrets when you get toward the end of your life. And that's what I try to do. And I want to get better too, especially with family stuff, like just being more connected and seeing them more too. Yeah, it's just a good thing to remember. So
yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Family's interesting, It's unique. I mean, not everybody has family that they can be close to and have nice moments of hugs and really being there for each other in the toughest of times, like when you're, in between homes or you're going through something, it's
right.
Nice to know that there are people in your life that knew you since you're a little kid, like, and knew you before you were shaped by this world and your experiences. I don't know. So it's a very special connection. Somebody that knew you like that. So your own parents, your grandparents, like people who actually knew you as a baby and watched you grow. It's really special if you can actually have a nice relationship with those people, your family.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. But
yeah.
On that note, with the Liberty family here, we're definitely trying to do some good stuff. So, and speaking of which, I do want to plug Tom Woods 2000 because if you have not thought about going or we're on the edge, you definitely should go to Tom Woods 2000. That event is going to be amazing. The admission's free, so obviously takes time and your opportunity cost, whatever, but the admission tickets are free on October 16th at the Rosen Shingle Creek in Orlando. So it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
yeah, that's just in a couple weeks.
Go see your Liberty fam.
In 2 weeks, right?
And yeah, I know. I mean, just over 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely.
Yeah, time's flying, man. Or it is 2 weeks actually now. It is 2 Saturdays. Wow.
Someone's like, Tom Woods, baby.
Yeah, that's going to be, I mean, the lineup of people there is going to be wild.
I'm excited.
It's going to be one for the books. So, yeah.
I mean, the room's going to be packed. I even know.
Yeah.
I hope it's bigger than last year.
Oh, it's definitely bigger than the room.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The room itself, or
the room itself, because
it might need to be.
Yeah. Was he sold out? I mean,
he sold out of both the
free,
supporter summit stuff, but not the general admission.
Oh, really?
But he sold out of platinum and the other general supporters. Yes, it's closed off, so you can't even buy into those sections. You just but the free general admission to the main event is of course open to everybody still, as far as I know. Unless something's changed. I'll post that link actually here.
Oh, is it HTTP?
Good question. It is. Nice. I win.
You win.
I win.
Oh, and yes, Michael
Mouse
Soap says Michael Mouse is bringing a special guest. Yeah,
yes.
So I've heard
there'll be some special guests for sure.
And no one's yet to guess it. Apparently. Yeah, I really. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know. Is it? Ooh. Okay. What if it's his? Doesn't he have a girlfriend now, Michael Malice, who's like?
Yeah, she was. Is she a model or a stripper?
Playboy Bunny.
Oh, Playboy Bunny.
I could
literally the combination of stripper and model. Playboy Bunny.
I know. I don't. No, I could be wrong.
I don't. She was, but it's something of that. It's not derogatory in any way to say
No,
that.
I'm just
It's
saying,
actually like it's in that genre of someone who does adult modeling of sorts.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right, it's not
like she's a professional.
She's a professional booty shaker.
Just look.
She got that booty.
No, but yeah. So like, what if that's her? I don't know.
That'd be
Or who
hilarious,
else?
actually.
I mean, I could see that.
Hey guys,
because that wasn't like I don't think I've seen any pictures of them together, but it's funny. It's like a celebrity, isn't it? It's like Michael Malice is a libertarian celebrity or anarchist. He would probably say.
He's anarchist, he hates libertarian.
He hates that label.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because he likes anarchists, and libertarian, I think, is weak and statist.
Oh, really?
I don't care, but he does. I'm just saying.
He thinks it's weak and statist?
Yeah, I don't
Ooh, that's interesting.
I ain't gonna post a fit over it.
Fascinating.
All right. So it's been a quiet spell since Matt Yu's first attempt. So how do we up the antes? How do I know that incentives matter. Human action incentives matter. So what can I do? Or better, what can you do? How much can she drink to get the next?
It's like exploitation.
Down one Florida man. No. What's that?
Can I just fill in the part of the body, please?
You can fill the part of the body. You deserve it. You worked hard for that. So
what should I put?
I don't know. It's gonna be funny though. Body. We might do a couple here. We might do a couple freebies out in the audience just to get the spice going. So let's see here. How about this? So it's a bottle of Jack Daniels. Yeah, I don't think we have that on us.
Bottle of Jack Daniels.
And that would be death. She would be dead. Like, oh, okay, that's a nice word. All right, so how about this? Two nouns. I'll take the first two nouns. Again, it just must be the noun, not a statement, but two nouns that come up on the screen in the comments. I will put it down right now to get this spicy on our Mad Libs game. So two nouns. Who comes in first? Who is coming? Someone must come. And it's not me.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. I know the nouns are coming. The typing is, I can hear it.
So close. Well, the campaign ends soon, right?
The campaign ends very soon. This will be our last live stream for the campaign. So we're just trying to push it as far as we can. We really want to break that 7,000 mark just to help maximize our ability to get some more props. There's something else that that would help. Here we go. We got cat. And so pull up David's cat. And then I see three words. Wort? Is that a word?
No, I think Mercenary said that before.
Oh.
Yesterday. Like.
Okay, I'll put that.
You're doing an expression.
Oh, okay. So then I'll do, instead of wart, I'll put down this word, doorknob. Okay, so doorknob.
And fulcrum. Fascinating.
Well, we got the two nouns in already. So, okay, next one is a place. So a place. Whoever comes in with a place first in this thread, we'll put it on in. Help speed run this along.
Fun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, so Tom Woods.
That's going to be great.
Next year is going to be interesting.
Well, yeah, next year we got a lot of stuff going on. Here we go. David Phillips comes in with England. All right.
So what are your predictions at this point? Do you think things are going to escalate in America, like by the
definitely
federal government? Because they've already like declared a war basically against unvaccinated Americans.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. Obviously, those in the federal government are going to attempt to inflate the currency more. They want to move people out of their homes, so making it impossible to afford to home them.
Bill.
Right. They're going to try to increase the debt ceiling at the Fed. They're going to, of course. They're going to try to get more people dependent and like prototyped onto a type of UBI welfareism. It's absolutely, 100%.
It's already happening. I mean, how many people are just not working because they make more off unemployment?
Oh, so many. That's why there's labor shortage.
They're not allowed, like, the property owners can't kick people out for not paying the rent.
They're definitely going to do that. So JC says, all right, I'm late. What are we doing right now? So we're doing Mad Libs. We're trying to get support on the campaign, and we're also playing a game. Yeah, very nice picture.
Girl with the gun.
Yeah. So we are trying to raise up support to get that over the 7K mark on the campaign. And also, if you do it on there or on Super Chat, we're doing this Mad Libs game. We were doing a little bit of freebies to push along this so we can fill it in a little bit. So on that note, let's see. Adjective. Okay. Adjective. Hey, so it said disobey. That's
yeah,
right.
disobey. Oh,
Disobey, baby.
I have to like set up like this.
Yeah.
All right, that works.
All right.
Yeah.
So adjective.
Oh, a description.
Supercilious. Okay.
Oh, JC said, "Ooh, Mad Lib's my favorite."
Nice. All right.
Travis,
supercilious.
describe the picture you sent me.
All right. A number. So number.
10.
Wait. Oh, who said 10? Oh no. Oh, I don't see 10 there.
Me. I said 10.
You said 10. We're giving it to the audience.
I said 10.
Okay. So I'm filling this in with what we've already done.
So, how's your guys' weekend been as we fill this out?
Well, yeah. Number is next. So let's see who goes number.
Number.
All right. Liberty Prime came in clutch with the 69. Oh, yeah.
Gosh. I was like 10, and you're like 69.
Okay.
That's funny.
Plural noun. Plural noun.
Plural noun, folks.
Plural noun.
Plural noun. So a plural person, place, or thing?
So, yeah, person, place, thing, or idea, but more than one.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here's songs. That's funny. 42 Chilled. That's a cool name. Hyenas.
Okay, hyenas. All right. I'll take it. All right. A celebrity.
I really want to read this.
So a celebrity is next. Oh, wait. Did someone say guns? Oh, wait. Actually,
we'll
sorry.
We'll save it. Save
Yeah,
it for the next
I'm going to give guns.
There's a plural
there's
noun
another-
later.
Yeah,
later.
I'm going to put it in for the next plural noun because I just realized I goofed.
There's another one.
That's my bad. I looked at the wrong place.
Thanks, 42 Chill.
Yes, you're counted.
All right.
All right, celebrity is next. Celebrity.
Some celebrity. It can be anyone you think is a celebrity. Anybody. Okay, Travis says the pick states when your significant other asks you not to talk politics at the family Christmas party, but you're knee deep in the eggnog, and her uncle asks if you're a Republican or Democrat.
Beetlejuice. All right, Beetlejuice is a celebrity.
Saying it's a showtime, or it's showtime. That's funny. Oh man, that movie! I always thought Beetlejuice was so creepy.
All right. Yeah, I like the character though. All right, I need an adjective, and actually, I need 3 adjectives in a row. So whoever comes in with adjectives, just pop in. Yeah, just throw your one adjective in. I'll take the top 3. So top 3.
A description of a person, place, or thing.
Right. It's something that characterizes it.
Mm.
You get to learn English today.
Fascinating. It's like so like proper.
All right, the next
Soap says,
3 adjectives.
Laugh out loud. This is fun. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I'm glad. I'm so glad.
Hurt? I don't think that's an adjective.
Are you
hurt? Like that's a verb. Oh, are you? Oh, I guess a state of being. I guess are you hurt? I was thinking the verb sense.
Oh,
I guess true.
I see.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Or,
Yeah.
You subject are.
Yeah.
Verb. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is reflexive in that way. You're right.
Like you're a hurt person.
Sure. Okay. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. Incontinent. I was like, wait a second. I was just thinking the verb form.
Incontinent.
Incontinent.
That's funny. Yeah, that's the point of Mad Libs, the chance to say the funniest words you know. Right? That's the point. Like, why would you just be like squash? What?
English. We need English.
English? Wait, is that an adjective? No.
Well, you can call someone an English man.
That's true.
All right. I
All right, we'll
accept.
take it. English.
All right. So we got our 3 adjectives.
Ooh, this next one is that
All right.
silly
The
word.
next word is a silly word. So just
Ooh,
a
silly
word.
word. Anyone, silly word. Yeah, just a silly word.
A silly word.
Someone said hurt is a participle. Explain. I could Google it, you know. Oh, that's what we're going to do. We're going to Google it. Just kidding. We're
A
going to
form of a verb
research.
that in some languages English can function independently as an adjective. Yes.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Everyone's learning today.
Someone said Godzooks.
Oh.
Gobbledygook.
Godzooks. That was good. There's a couple good ones in there. All right, so Godzooks is a silly word.
Gadzooks.
Gadzooks. Okay, I need another number. Another number.
Supercalifragilistic. Someone spelled it out, JC.
Oh my goodness.
I remember trying to spell that as a kid. I was so into it.
All right, another number.
XBL. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Okay, he said a number. JC said a number. All right, we're still 88 away from 7K. Okay, we got it. 420.
All right.
Cool. We have 3 things left.
All right, adjective. So an adjective now. Adjective. Let's see who's got the first adjective.
Oh,
tyrannical. Okay, he came in.
Word, Daniel. Thanks. All right. So that was for 2 lines in a row, same adjective.
All right.
And then there's one
So now
more.
There's one last one, but in order to do it, I want to try to unlock one more person on the campaign.
Please.
So there's one more Mad Lib to close us out, and then we'll read all the Mad Lib. We got to get this on the campaign, though. And I will also completely down that Florida man. All right.
No,
so
I will.
You'll completely. Okay, she'll completely down that Florida man.
How much is it? What am I giving?
I don't know, like 3.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
Full.
Mostly full. Okay.
All right. I will down this.
All right.
If we pass 7K on the Disobey campaign, then we'll call it a wrap. And that's it. That's the campaign. That was 60 days, right? Or no, was it 30 days? Was that 30 days, the campaign?
Yeah.
Wow, that was only 30 days.
All right. So we'll try to get any support on the campaign, just any support at all. Just want to push one more onto it. And then you can pick the last Mad Lib category's answer. We'll read it, and then she will pound. Well, you'll pound the Florida man.
It, and then I'll pound
You'll pound the Florida man, and then you'll read it, which will make it that much more entertaining. Funny.
So you pound the Florida man before you read the Mad Libs? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, you pound the Florida man, and then you read the Mad Libs, basically. That's how it's going down.
That's funny.
And one of Ron Paul's channels did, yes.
Yeah, one of them. His Liberty Report channel's still up, but his Ron Paul Institute channel was taken down.
Yep.
And it was after they did an event and they posted up the speeches. So pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And actually, Ron Paul is doing a special.
Woo!
Oh, we did.
Yes.
Awesome. Wow.
Yes.
Who was that? Okay.
Yes.
That freaked me out. I was like in the middle of it.
Yes.
Yay.
Woo!
All right. Whoever did that, over 7,000.
Okay.
Reveal yourself, but you don't have to.
Wait, no, you don't have to if you don't want to. But I'll just take a look really quick to see who gets
yourself, but you don't have to.
All right, let's see who did it. What?
Who did it? But we're not gonna say.
Yeah, you only
can
you
reveal yourself. But cheers to you.
Okay.
Cheers to you.
All right, I found who it was. All right, so cheers to So whoever just did that support, thank you. You're gonna.
This for you, this Florida man.
And then
it's a double India Pale Ale from Cigar City Brewing. Hecho A Mano, born in Tampa, Florida. Oh my God, I love that.
All right, so now I know who supported. So whenever they get back, come on in and.
You have the right to remain silent.
Let me see which. I don't know if I even saw there.
All right, cheers. Wish me luck. Oh wait, how much alcohol? Oh, this is more than the White Claw. It's 8.5%.
Oh yeah, it's way strong. It's stronger than White Claw, of course. All right. So again, this is dedicated to the person who just did the supporting campaign to get us over to the 7K. So it's a person, a male person.
Strong.
So again, a male, a guy, a dude. So pop on in with
not a Zer.
Your guy's name. If
Did you know
if you're
that
back
men
now,
can get pregnant.
Yeah.
It's like define your terms
with tacos.
It's just like when someone says that, I'm like, okay, can you just define your terms?
You can have a taco baby.
Because depending how you define your term, oh, it's a biological woman that now identifies as a male. I'm like, okay, so that's a girl. But I see your definition is different from mine. Gosh.
All right, so.
Well, thanks, gosh.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the
233%.
Where is he?
Cool.
All right, so who was it?
Someone said I'm muscle
I like
man.
that.
Woohoo.
And the Fed. All right, so who was the person? I don't know what your handle is. I can't see because if you're not on okay, actually hold on. If you're not on YouTube or like
Travis.
Facebook, we might not see your comment. So you have to be on YouTube or like the Facebook page. Like if you're on our personal profiles there, or maybe even on Twitter, because I don't even know how that's working now. Won't show. We don't see the comments. So come on YouTube,
right,
and put your comments in so you can find out who this is.
Come on my YouTube.
Come on the YouTube.
Come on my YouTube. Okay, that sounds horrible.
Yes.
But
sounds terrible.
If you're on Twitter, link in my bio.
Yeah. So.
Or just go to youtube.com/thephilosopher.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that comes up.
Exactly.
Pretty sure.
All right. Who is it? Where is it? Who's the person?
Ooh.
I see this name. I know what it is. I'm pretty sure I know who they are.
What if it was just a random passerby?
It could be a random passerby. Actually, they are. I think.
Like, what if it was just
they are friends of my Facebook?
I don't know.
Yes, we need a pound. I'm gonna pound a Florida man for you. Whoever just supported.
I mean,
and got us a 7K.
I'm trying, but it is very bitter.
All right, I'm gonna help you out with another Florida man.
So bitter. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm really curious. How's life around you guys? I think I asked that last night, and some people were saying that most people are disobeying or just going back to normal, which I've definitely seen that. It's been nice to see restaurants that I really liked and that I saw the same waitresses and seeing them masked for so long. And now just, every single one I ask when I'm like, are you happy that that you guys aren't wearing masks anymore? And they're like, oh my God, tell me about it. Like they just are so happy that they can just breathe. It's just so silly that they had to go through all that. So I just hope that people like remember this experience in time and just say never again, because it was just so ridiculous that somebody's telling you what to do, So anyway,
did he come back? Did he come in?
I don't know. Let's see.
Because I know who it is, and no one's claiming it. I don't understand.
Yeah. No.
Where did he go? Where are you? Or I could do the Batman voice. Where is she?
Oh yeah, you.
Where is he? Show yourself.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even halfway down.
You're gonna be wasted before you get to the bottom. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you can see here. It says "Welcome to Florida, the Sunshine State," and then there's trailer homes. Yeah. There's a truck. There's a gator. There's a sun and palm trees. And I like reading the description.
All right, so because we have an interlude, let's play Florida Man as you down that, and so hopefully our backer who just took us to 7K comes through so he can play our last bit here. He's supposed to pick a male person
read the
for Mad Libs. They're supposed to have the male person Mad Libs. So, all right, let's see if this works. Hopefully this works. All right. All right. Does that work? Okay. Oh. Wait. Oh.
Oh, I can hear it in my ears.
There we go.
Can you guys hear it? Did you hear anything?
There we go. Okay.
In times like these,
do you guys hear this?
What you really need is a good Florida man.
They should.
By your side. Amen. Heading down to Florida.
Oh,
Heading down to Florida. Heading down to Florida. That sunshine on my view.
All right, where you at?
Heading down to Florida. I know I can't live free. AR, my lifted truck, and nobody's stopping me. Gunshine on my mind, real in the toe. Flow grown, having fun, so laughing in a boat. Nobody's got it better than the one called Florida Man.
Oh, okay. JC's like, yo,
Young grabbers and shut down, I can stay in the northern land. We got the Florida Gators.
So we're gonna do this music video next year. I'm really excited for that one.
Cooler pack.
So,
Head back with the sun
I think you're seeing the last of this mullet. Believe me, you're not.
Florida man. I'm gonna be a Florida man, Florida man. Heading down to Florida. I know I can't live free. AR, my lifted truck. Nobody's stopping me.
And yeah,
on my mind,
I want more nullification of federal laws.
Fun,
You know, don't you?
Now don't forget that this freedom isn't free.
Tiger cake. Gator.
Keeping the taxes down, that's up to you and me.
Yeah, well, I
Let's
hope
work
whoever
together
pushed us
for
over
a
reveals
future filled
himself.
with peace.
But if they don't,
And in the war and
I guess we'll
drugs,
fill
the
in the last one.
licenses and fees.
Here we go.
I'm gonna be a Florida man, Florida man. I'm gonna be a Florida man, Florida man. Heading down to Florida, I know I can't live free. AR, my lifted truck, nobody's stopping me. Gunshine on my mind, real in the talk.
that was really fun going to studio.
Laughing in the boat. Heading down to Florida, I know I can't live free.
Make America.
Everyone's my family now in this Florida liberty.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is, if you hadn't heard that before, that is actually us. Like, if you're wondering, like, who are these country singers?
I put on like all the decades, all the hundreds of decades that I've been listening to country. Like, I finally got to go in the stew
Yeah.
in the studio and just like, where I know I can't live free. And I tried so hard to do a country accent.
Ain't
Like, I
nobody
added a little
stopping
twang,
me.
you know. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Doing a country song was a lot of fun. It was country rap, but, you know, it qualifies.
I guess I'm a southerner.
Well, I guess, honestly, I don't think he's coming by. I haven't seen him come, so we'll
Who
just...
is this man?
I know who it
is
is.
So cool.
I just can't reveal unless they reveal. So
right.
unless he's on
yeah.
comes onto YouTube and comments or onto
I
Facebook
can't
club
even
page, you can't.
finish it, but I
So,
will.
who-
Because I said.
You get to choose. How do
Jeez.
we pick the last one before we read it? How are we going to pick this last person?
Oh, okay. So, the last
Who do you
thing
wanna
is
give it to?
person in room male.
Right. Or just a male person. So
Yeah, anybody, whoever's the first person in room male. So any male, like any male person.
no, but I'm saying who gets to
Oh.
say what it is.
Oh, somebody in the audience. Whoever.
All right.
does
So
it.
whoever in the audience comes in first and says just a male person, a male person, we'll fill that in with the last spot here, and then she's going to read it. Oh,
And
there it
then
is.
Wait, I gotta finish this drink though. But yeah, you can write it.
Actually, this is funny. Someone said Big Jaren Doggy Dog. I'm like, were they responding to this or were they just saying hi to...
Oh, hey, Jaronism.
Yeah, or they were just saying hi to Jaronism Day.
Hey.
That's funny.
It was fun being on your show. It was such a cool production.
Yeah, so Clark Gable, I guess, then, because I think he was talking to him. He wasn't actually playing.
Oh, that's such a
Okay.
familiar name. It's like one of those like celebrities that I didn't grow
Yeah,
up
because he was popular like
knowing.
80 years ago.
Yeah, but
All right.
then like all the adults was like, oh.
Right. All
Like,
right, so
who
you're
are
going to
you
read it. Here we go.
Okay. Are
Here
you
comes
guys
the
re-
Mad Lib. Y'all
Wait,
ready?
I gotta finish this. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, you got to finish that. That's weak.
This
sauce.
is hard to down. It's so bitter. I'm sorry. Like the initial taste. I mean, is that Florida man? It tastes like lychee. He's like bitter on the way down. I don't know.
It's bitter, but it hits you so good you forget about your cares and your woes.
In the trailer park that's on this.
That's right.
There's a trailer park on this.
Look, if
what
you're-
are they saying?
If your beer doesn't have a trailer park on it, it ain't beer.
Am
It's
I?
just water.
Should I be offended? I'm a Florida man, technically. Unpredictable varieties of hops used in nearly criminal volumes combined to create a bold, citrusy, double India Pale Ale brewed to pay tribute to the world's worst superhero, quote unquote. Florida man. Oh, okay. That's funny. Drink fresh.
So you almost done there?
No.
All right, well, keep chugging. Keep chugging. It ain't going to drink itself. It's Florida man stuff here.
It's so better. Oh, God.
You got this. It's okay. You've drank much worse things. I've watched it. If you can eat a whole bucket of clams and raw crab, there's
Dude,
nothing.
clams don't taste bitter.
It tastes
They have
salty.
a sweet taste.
Sweet taste. That's the weirdest. I've never
It's
heard someone
sweet
say
and
clams are
chewy.
sweet.
They're so good.
Salty, yeah.
A little
Sweet.
bit. Well, yeah, they're a little bit.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah,
You don't know.
you're in the
Oh,
toast.
whoa, we're at 60.
What?
Who?
Someone else came in
60.
clutch.
Someone
Thank
came
you.
in clutch.
So you got.
I just
you gotta do it
repeated
in
what
their
you're
honor.
saying. That's so funny. I wouldn't have even said that otherwise. Coming in clutch, I was like, why would I say that? I did because you said it. It was like a bandwagon.
Well, since you made it too, I wonder if we should, after you read it, if we should play the Disobey song once more too, for everybody to remind them of.
Oh my
of the glory.
gosh.
Was that rough?
Sorry. It is so bitter.
So bitter.
I mean, if a Florida man's bitter, I don't want to be a Florida man anymore.
You do. It doesn't matter if
I
Florida
wanna
man is
choose-
bitter.
I
You
wanna
swallow
change
Florida
my
man.
gender.
And that's
I
it.
want to go back. I don't mean to. I didn't want to be a Florida
Nah.
man. I don't want to be a Florida man.
Sorry, you'll like it.
What
the
if
more
you went to the
have
doctor
it.
and you're like, I want to be a Florida man. Can you help? And it's like not even like like
Yeah,
a
you're
sex reassignment doctor. Like
Right,
it's, like,
you're
it's
like,
like a specific
"Excuse
kind
me,
of
but
man.
I need to be Florida man,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
has to happen. Otherwise, you're a racist bigot.
That is so interesting. But I actually,
Sounds like a good TLC show.
yeah. Well,
Becoming
well,
Florida man, and it's like an Asian girl.
Yeah. One of the commentaries that I've seen that I've found funny in this whole like gender confusion culture of just like there's no such thing as gender and you can just identify as whatever you want. It's like, okay, well, if you take that same standard, well, then you can identify as any race, right?
Mhm.
Like, is that okay? What about as any age, right? Like, shouldn't that be fine? Why would you stop at gender? So it's just
Yeah.
funny.
Well, I mean, obviously, everyone's already pushing those envelopes, so
Yeah, I
doesn't take
definitely
it-
feel the 8%.
yeah,
Yep.
you do. That's what I was saying, folks. That's why I had to do White Claw yesterday, because if she did Florida man to start, she'd be toast today.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Someone
so
says,
let's go
I
ahead and
think
read
you
it.
guys are shadow banned.
Yeah,
Tell me about
tell
it.
me about
I'm
it.
with you. I remember the days of Facebook. That was 2016, 2017. We weren't really far.
What? Are you going to read that?
Oh, I'm going to read it.
You're going to read that.
Well, we got 60 backers. I just want, there's another person
Yeah.
who,
But we're past the game at this point, so
what
we're,
do they
we're under
get?
reading. They get to hear you read this finally.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh, what? All right.
Yeah.
I remember this face. Look at this.
Wait,
this
don't.
face. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're going to get us taken down. They're gonna copyright strike us because it's
Okay.
considered.
One Florida man, I'm doing crazy shit.
Yeah, hopefully it's too
I'm
blurry.
showing you the answers.
Yeah, LSAT came after
I'm
you
getting
once.
too wild. Okay. I was just trying to show them the logo.
I understand. Yeah, no.
All right.
That's
Mad Libs.
sorry. Your lawyer's coming in. No, No. that's why you need a lawyer on stream at all times.
You're so much more to me than just my lawyer.
That's true.
All right. Interview with the Statue of Liberty.
All right.
You're also a strange man that's in my house. I'm just kidding. That'd be so
That's
funny.
true. That's right. Real
The way
strange.
you
man.
looked at me. Okay.
Here we go.
Reporter. Okay, reporter. Marie Curry Jones here, reporter for Penis Witness News. Okay. Sorry, I chose that part of the body. I thought that was hilarious. Why not?
She
You got to
said
make it
penis.
funny. I don't know. Okay. Today, we're reporting live from Liberty Island, where we scored an exclusive interview with the statue of Cat. So tell us, what's it like to be the largest doorknob in all of the England? Okay. So Statue of Liberty says, because I guess it's real. I didn't freaking know that. Okay. So it's what? What's this say? Super
Oh,
Super do.
supercilious.
Oh, okay. It's supercilious. After all, I'm over 69 feet tall and weigh 450,000 hyenas. Excuse me, I burped. Nobody messes with me. Not even Beetlejuice. I like how someone said Beetlejuice for a celebrity. I didn't know he was a real celebrity. That's so funny. Okay. So the reporter's like, rumor has it that you're not originally from the United Guns. Okay. You were a gift from, we're going to get banned because I said guns.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
We just can't have fun anymore, guys.
We're going to finish this in 2022. I'm
kidding.
thinking at this rate.
I'm almost to the end. Rumor has it that you're not originally from the United Guns. Now I have to rush. That's not part of the script. I'm just saying that to you. You were a gift from the hurt French. Can you confirm if this is true or incontinent? Okay. So then the Statue of Liberty is like, yes, it's totally English. And it took the sculptor Auguste Gadzooks over 420 years to finish building me. That explains why I'm so darn tyrannical. What the heck? Okay. Reporter, it's true. You're the most tyrannical statue ever built. The Statue of Liberty. It says Clark Gable. Now back to you in the studio with sports.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to try to reread that and translate just for clarity.
Oh, you're going to translate?
Yeah, so it basically goes by reporter then Statue of Liberty. All right, so reporter speaking. Marie Curie Jones here, reporter for Penis Witness News. Today reporting live from Liberty Island, where we scored an exclusive interview with the statue of Cat. So tell us, what's it like to be the largest doorknob in all of the England? Statue of Liberty. It's supercilious. After all, I'm over 69 feet tall and weigh 450,000 hyenas. Nobody messes with me, not even Beetlejuice. Reporter now speaking. Rumor has it that you're not originally from the United Guns. You're a gift from the hurt French. Can you confirm if this is true or incontinent? The Statue of Liberty speaks. Yes, it's totally English, and it took the sculptor Auguste Gadzooks over 420 years to finish building me. That explains why I'm so darn tyrannical. Reporter. It's true. You're the most tyrannical statue ever built. Clark Gable, now back to you in the studio with sports.
I think the way I read it was just fine.
The way that you read it was way better, but I did have to bring in some clarity.
You even admit.
Of course, it's funny.
All right, guys, who read it better? Tell me.
I'm already knowing that I'm.
And you know whose opinion matters right now?
I'm fully losing that.
The
one.
last two guys who donated. No, I'm just kidding. Anybody, I don't care. Just tell me. Yesterday was fun. I was like, when people were choosing who had like which fact about them or whatever.
Yeah.
I really wanted to know why.
I know you're curious. Like, why did you think that?
I just love to know why. Don't you like to know why?
Sometimes.
Do you guys want to know why? That was one of the earliest tropes I heard about children.
Yeah.
Children asking why. That was the first thing I heard when I was a kid. I remember watching shows where parents are like, "Oh my God, my kids, they always ask me why."
They always ask me why.
And I just remember thinking, yeah, why?
It's good. It's good to ask why. I agree.
Don't you want to know? Isn't it important to know why things are the way they are? And it's not that you will always find an answer, but don't you just want to know? I don't know.
I do.
I mean, I know.
Speaking of which, if you want to know why we're doing this song, let's play this song one more time.
We're going to play the song.
Just one more time for old time's sake as we close out. Seriously, thank you so much for everybody.
Wow, I wish this was in person, but you know what's going to be? It'd be.
I'm telling y'all.
You know what's going to be in person?
She's not going to make it.
Top Woods 2000s. You know who we're going to see? Zach Likowski. Dude, that guy's so cool. We took him out to Wings.
We did.
That guy could eat.
He can't. Maybe we should get.
I'm
Tom
like, you
Woods
want some moonshine? I know your people. You guys like moonshine, don't you?
All right, we're gonna be like The View, where they found out that two of the people who came in who were already had the shot got sick, and they like had to leave set. We're like, all right, folks, we're gonna just change the channel real quick. Yeah. I know, but really, let's play this Disobey song in celebration. And seriously, thank you so much, everybody, for helping us get to the goal.
Cheers.
And hitting a great point. We're gonna be able to do a lot. So seriously, thank you. It was a lot of fun playing with y'all. So let's rock it out here. Oh.
Yeah, so this is gonna be the song.
Yeah.
We about to crash the whole damn narrative. Fuck the lockdown, shutdowns, mass order. Disobey the state, slave no longer. I will live my life as I wish, mass free. I will not be silenced in the face of tyranny. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do this many times. Disobey the state, slave no longer. I'ma live my life as I wish, fast free. I will not be silenced in the face of tyranny. Yeah. Who here has not worn a mask for 1 month, 2 months, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Trying to celebrate his book, pack his ass in a box. 100 million kids starving every day now. Karen's on Facebook. It's just shots, wow. Karen
Cheers,
about the
Liberty
only
Prime.
if it's elderly. Million kids starving just ain't a tragedy.
Picking
Little
and
Tony's
choosing.
lying on the TV. No mask, 2 masks, makes it up, you see. Carrie Mullis had it right the whole damn time. Fauci just a bureaucratic leech puppet mime. CDC reporting 1,000 new deaths. Now is that causation or just a positive test? The reason why they lie with half-truth omission is their mission is control, not honest disposition. They don't want you investigating
Yeah, it's gonna be
PCR
fun.
cycle, how a 35 plus makes the data trifle. They
Oh,
don't
you're
want
gonna
you
be
messing
in it with
their
me.
massive narratives. Bandana, scarf, piece of cloth, long as your muscle sits. Got you gaslit, wearing masks, 40 seconds just to sit. Eating good, next to others, slurp banana split. Look
That's
around,
right,
think
guys.
about it, let me ask you
Disobey
how a virus not spread just
tyrannical
because it's
laws
food
that
around.
infringe on
Make
your
you crazy
liberty.
thinking you'll be sick if you're out, hiding facts that sink and Z get sickness down. Killing
There's a
children
lot.
with the
There's
lies
like
that they
what?
super spreaders too. They want to get the use used to living in a zoo. Don't get me started on the unexpected deaths, the spike in suicides, heart attacks, and cancer spreads. What you think was
You like
gonna
that?
happen when they
Super
shut
Saiyan yell
down?
in the back
A whole
there? I
nation
do.
living in fear, all alone. 2020, 26 pounds later.
That's gonna be in the video,
Obesity
for sure.
epidemic, but hey, you got a sticker and a donut for showing that you go nuts for a shot
some
while
effects.
ignoring your gut and the blood clots.
I mean, how you gonna act like you're helping out anyone? Sitting at home, tweeting out selfies with the stay
I remember
home,
getting
save
friend
lives
requests from
ring.
people like
You
that,
ain't
and I'm
doing
like,
jack
no.
shit. You just a bitch, bro.
Prison bitch.
Fuck the lockdown, shutdowns, mask order. Disobey the state.
You're just a
slave no
prison
longer.
bitch, Kakarot.
That is such an insult. Do you imagine you call
I will
someone a
not be
prison
silenced
bee?
in the
I
face
mean,
of
like,
tyranny.
what?
Fuck the lockdown, shutdowns, mask order. Disobey the state and slave no longer. I'ma live my life as I wish, mask free. I will not be silenced in the face of tyranny. You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape. Data points showing CNN is fake. Fake news. If it wasn't for the ratings, they'd be
Yeah.
telling different, scaring you with climate change, mass shootings, race division. The divide between case and infection rate demonstrates that the danger source always was the state of virus made to enslave. Police states, vaccine passports, then depopulate. Fuck the lockdown, shutdowns, mask order. Disobey the state and slave no longer. I'ma live my life as I wish, mask free. I will not be silenced in the face of tyranny. That's right, you gotta take your life back. They won't give it back to you. They want you enslaved and impoverished.
Everyone should go
Work
training.
together, strive together, resist the new world order.
Yeah.
Oh
Weren't you
yeah.
saying the other day, like, you don't like to say free, like, liberty, new world order. You like to say, like, a free, world order.
Yeah.
That's a good, like, a FWO.
FWO baby. Free world order. Hey, bumping. Hell yeah.
Thanks, Liberty.
Thank you.
Prime.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a crazy, like, seriously, it's gonna be great. You're gonna make a lot of memes out of it. I can tell you right now from what we have planned. It's gonna be awesome. So
Yeah, I'm
you will not
excited.
regret supporting us on this endeavor.
I really like
promise
the
you.
song. That's one of my favorite songs, I would say, that we produced together for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, I really like I Do Not Consent. We're gonna do that music video next year. That's gonna be good.
yeah, next year
Yeah.
can we say so Florida Man and
Definitely Florida Man and I do not consent. And then we're probably going to, I think we might do self-love music video next year. We're going to do a lot of music videos next year.
That'd be cool.
So, but we're like, okay, no, everything's still going crazy. We got to do this other song, Disobey, and let it rip and, you know, call out all these tyrants. So,
yeah, I
ready.
mean, I just love that a lot of people responded to us that they're just not obeying anymore. I mean, it's great. I don't know if there will be like such thing as a free world order, because look, there's a lot of people in power and they have a lot of resources and they have a lot of followers. And, you know, I think the best chance that people have, at least for liberty, as at least first, is like secession, you know, like forming your own communities, trying to, as much as possible, break away from the system like of enslavement that we were all like kind of forced to be in. And that's kind of the start, you know, and then eventually you hope that more and more people will come over to the freer side. So yeah, so it's definitely crazy out there. You know, I have a monthly hangout with my patrons or subscribe star people or float people. And yeah, we just talk about all the happenings, and it's crazy, you know. I mean, not everyone lives in places where it's really bad, but some do. And you know, it's like California, it's getting really bad there. And people are faced with this choice that do they fight or do they leave? Or do they stay and they comply? I mean, you have these different choices in front of you. Do I stay and comply? Do I keep paying these taxes and
Disobey?
No, right. And you know, to me, what I see is, I mean, just coming from the history of my own family, at least on my mom's side, like, you know, they fled war in China. My grandma did. Her uncle was killed in war. I believe it was the Sino-Japanese War. And then her family fled to Cambodia, and her parents, I think they had restaurants, like different restaurants and stuff. They were definitely like merchants of some kind. But they're in Cambodia, and when the Khmer Rouge took over under Pol Pot, you know, they had the killing fields in Cambodia, or, you know, I don't know if you know, said, you know, but some people know. It's pretty horrible. And my oldest aunt, who I'll never meet, was murdered. And so I know what it's like to just, I mean, I don't know what it's like, but I know I've heard the stories from my mom, and I've seen my aunts and my uncles and my grandma, and I see how it's affected them just being in that state of utter terror and violence. It really messes with your psyche. And, you know, my heart just, I feel so sad for my family and what they've been through. So that's usually my foundation and why I am definitely just, you know, I just don't want coercion of any kind. I believe that we can have a voluntary society, and it already exists today. There's like already so many people like you guys here. Like if we're in a room, I think most of you, like, I've been to so many liberty events now. Nobody pulls out a gun. Like nobody's being threatening. The common norm is peace, is discussion. And we've gotten into debates. I've gotten into debates with people who I don't agree with, like whether it's on immigration or whatever. And they're not like pushing me over because we disagree. They're just like, okay, we're going to talk to you later. Like I got to know you a little bit, and that's it. And most people in their regular life, even status, like they ultimately leave you alone. You just have this paradigm that we're still fighting through, is that people have this weird exception for the state. So they kind of vote against you. You know, they vote for things, they vote for other people to, coerce you and extort you. So that's like the interesting paradigm, is we're not necessarily facing direct violence from our neighbors. I would say most people don't want to. It's really interesting. It's already like most people wouldn't want to do the enforcement, but there are people who enforce. Like there's so many people who are police and in the military, but I would say people who aren't, they're voting to offload all of that moral responsibility, you could say, onto other people, the enforcement class, you know. And that's what we're fighting against ultimately. We're not, it's not the same days where it's like, you know, oh my gosh, that person's a witch, stone them. Like, you know, like I'm glad. You know, most people, even like the statist of status people I've met, they're not going to be violent to you. You know, they just will disassociate, I've seen. So it's very fascinating that most people already in practice, even statists, do that. It's just the final stand or the final strand of inconsistency is the state. And it's trying to get people to recognize that, I think. It's just like, hey, like, you know how like you think violence is wrong? Well, just because this person is in this thing called the government doesn't mean violence isn't wrong anymore. I just want you to know. So, but yeah, I like how Jack's chilling right here.
I was just enjoying that. I was enjoying that. That's some good stuff.
Oh, you just enjoying
I'm just
that?
enjoying it. That's some good stuff. Some good important reminders.
I really like going to the studio.
Me too. It's a good time.
We met a lot of cool people there.
We did. We did.
The market. You know, when I go to the stew or when I go to a restaurant or wherever and it's like a nice transaction, I just can't help but think like, you know, we could just have a free world.
Right. Of course. If people just treated each other, you know, all the way up to politics, the way that they wish to be treated, everything would be great. Everybody would want to be dealt with honestly, and everyone would want to be able to freely associate or disassociate based on their personal preferences, and that'd be that. And
I'm really glad I'm in Florida, I tell you. Man, well, cheers to that, right? I mean,
Florida man.
I would have been in Washington.
In times like these.
Excuse me. Or Seattle.
You really need.
You know, Seattle was
it's a good Florida man.
Seattle's pretty socialist right now. It's so bad.
Oh yeah.
They still have mask
New York
mandates
too, man.
and stuff.
Cali.
I can't believe it. They still have mask mandates. They're gonna roll out probably vaccine passports. It's just disgusting.
But we're gonna push back against it, and we're not going now without a fight.
There's a lot of people like that, you know. There's
damn right
been so many doctors coming out, just, you know, whether it's in the Great Barrington Declaration or I saw recently in a Liberty Report with Ron Paul and Daniel McAdams that I think it was in one of the Nordic countries. I thought like Sweden. Don't quote me on that.
Sweden,
I don't know. Just
Norway.
Go to like Liberty Report, one of his recent episodes of the past week. Oh, did you drink it wrong?
I'm getting a little crazy over here.
But that's funny. But yeah, so apparently I think they said 30,000 doctors. So look it up. It's interesting. Fact check me
Barrington
always.
or Rome Declaration, or what are we talking?
It was really recent.
The meetup with the doc. Okay, yeah. Okay.
And it was like by the time they read it, they're like, oh, the number updated. Actually, more doctors have signed on, basically saying that all of these lockdown politicians should be charged for crimes against humanity. I believe that's what it was, right? It was about specifically crimes against humanity.
All the politicians who
But I
are
think
locked
that's what
down
they
and
signed,
complicit
right?
should be literally Nuremberg 2.0 for real.
No,
Like,
but I mean, is that
straight
what
up.
they signed?
I don't know, because I'm not sure if you're talking about Rome Declaration, which is not that, or
Yeah.
Barrington is not that. So I'm not sure.
Sorry, folks. I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's very fascinating. I love it to see like this coalition around the whole world.
Right.
I even saw protests in Brazil, and apparently the military joined in the protests, and they protected the protesters on the beach. So it's just really cool to see that sort of unity for liberty.
It's awesome.
So even if these people aren't like, oh, we're all anarchists, we're all ANCAS volunteers, whatever, it's just kind of this basic urge and desire to be left alone, even if they still have lingering ideas of what's still okay for violence and coercion. I would say most people have at least several things they want freedom in, like total freedom. You know what I mean? Like, if you push them on it, I think most people hate taxation. I would say taxation is probably the most common thread I've found for anybody I've talked to when it comes to just the nature of government and what the state does is taxation.
I said at bare
'Cause
minimum,
most
they hate the tax
people-
code. Like
Yeah.
you can get most people to
especially
agree that the
income
tax
tax.
code is written like in an insane way to incriminate you and to basically make it so that, you know, everybody's basically guilty by default. And, you know, the only people who benefit in, you know, in any meaningful way are people who can afford to spend millions of dollars on, you know, legal teams and accountants to like structure themselves in a special way. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
most people agree that tax code is nonsense. It's so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the people I've talked to, I specifically try to focus on the bent of like, you know, isn't it ridiculous that just by default they're just taking this money? You have no say. You know, if you want to save a little bit more for a car or whatever you want, a house or a child, just listing things that I want.
Yeah. You want a car, a house, and a child. Got a couple of those down.
Right. That's funny. Ow. But like you can't I hit my elbow. But like yeah, you can't opt out, you know. And that's the common thread that most people are like, you know what? You're right. That's horrible. And I'm like, yeah, you know, with most choices you can. And I actually really like personally that conversation of going through the basics with people who are still in that paradigm. Because I think back to when I was in that paradigm. Like when I was in the status paradigm, I thought Obama was cool. I was like, oh, he's so good at talking. And he's black. Like I did think like that. I thought like that. I was like, okay, that's a good thing. Not all these old white people. Like I thought like that. I watched Mad TV growing up, SNL. I saw so many of these TV shows that was like the height, in my opinion, of like liberal comedy, you could say. Where they were like, oh, George Bush is bad and stuff. And they had like, you know, whatever, different skits and stuff making fun of it. And it was like really anti-PC at the time. And it was against the, you know, you could say religious conservatives and the war on drugs and the censorship of crude language and things like that. So there was that in the 80s, 90s. And now you see like a flip of total censorship of like, you know, conservative views, religious views and things. So yeah. Guns. So, you know,
yeah,
people taking power without principles. And here I am trying to promote philosophy, the thing that I thought saved me and just like help me to just understand this world better and myself. Because I think, you know, I don't know, everyone probably has experience of coming to consciousness and coming to different knowledge and probably making mistakes and being like, wow, I didn't know that. And like, all right, not gonna do that again. Wow, that was a painful lesson. You know, I think most people have that experience, I would say. And it's a really interesting thing. And I just want to promote this idea that, like, I believe there's no reason for humans to violate each other to build things together and create and grow food and trade. In fact, I think that a voluntary society, one where people are free to specialize in what they want and trade and they're not coerced, that has the best incentive structures because people feel secure in their body and their property. So they feel like, okay, cool. I can like, you know, spend my time doing this because I'm not worried I'm going to be raped and pillaged, you know, and like everything's going to be gone. Like what's happening now? People are actually changing to account for the lockdowns again. And it's sad. It's sad to see because I talk to a lot of people online and some of them live in places where they just feel like they're now accustomed to being locked down again. And they just say COVID. And I'm like, no, it's not COVID. It's the government. Like, let's just call it what it is. Who's the true actors in the room here? It's the state. It's the government locking you down. They're the ones declaring. They have the enforcement backing them, all of your tax money going to these militarized police, it's very frightening. And I think what we're seeing in these other countries like Australia should wake you up and be like, look, we got to form coalitions locally, or, we just got to be ready in case that happens near you. Or if it's happening, I mean, you have the fight already. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that's a great summary. I love it. And seriously, thank you so much, everybody.
That's why we got to disobey.
Work with us to produce this content, like the music videos we made before and now, and everything that we're doing to, move the ball forward on the culture, because that's where it starts, right? It starts locally, grassroots, people starting to say enough is enough.
I think it's never been better. I think internet culture is one of the coolest things that,
absolutely,
like I would say 80s to 90s kids growing up in that era, you got to see the transformation of a world without the internet to a world with the internet. It was so fascinating,
right,
to see the spread of knowledge. And now, I mean, I just feel so grateful to be able to open up my phone and be connected to the world. You can really connect and be like, whoa, what's going on in Brazil? What's going on in China? What's going on in Hong Kong? Everywhere you can really see. And it's pretty incredible, this tool for connection that we have. And of course, it's just a tool at the end of the day, just like guns, right? It can be used for self-defense, or it can be used for initiation of violence. So we precisely are fighting against those people who are using the tool as an initiation of violence or for surveillance, to control you, to ultimately control your resources and the world around you. Because it's simple. These people just want control of everything. They want all the property to hand off to their kids. They want the crown. They want the jewels. The Queen of England's still in power. That's crazy. Like,
right.
It's people. A lot of people still worship royalty and this monarchy and stuff. So, but I think it's possible. And I just love seeing that, in like India and China, you see a shared culture of internet culture, I would call it. Like memes is a great example of like a global culture that has taken root, English becoming, I think, the predominantly used language, I think, but it seems, but it's really cool.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, everybody, for hanging with us. We're so excited that we got to where we're.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you, Outlaw Barber. Thank you, Dragaman Sassoon.
I had one Florida man, and it's 8%.
Thank you to everybody who's been along the whole way. Just these last few people here, Travis and everybody. Thank you so much.
Dragon Man, you're awesome.
Seriously, we're excited to update y'all who's for the campaign. So yeah, have some water for you. All right, take care, everybody. We're excited to update you later on when we're moving on production stuff, because it's going to be a quicker turnaround on this music video, since we're trying to get it done and out by November, basically. So we'll see how it all goes, but we're looking pretty good. So good night.
Good night.
Take
Thanks
care,
for hanging
everyone.
out. You guys are awesome.
Yes. Good night. It's a good, thankful duck speaker. And good night, everybody.
This was so fun, Travis.
Yeah.
Liberty Prime, everybody. Cheers.
Take care, everybody. Cheers.
Bye.